Quick update, I'm trying to get out all my Targaryen videos this Sunday, Wednesday, next Sunday, and next Wednesday, so I can start on a new house's history on June 14th. Because I'm trying to quickly finish the Targaryens, I'm probably going to release multiple videos on those days. I'm really not trying to spam you with Game of Thrones videos, I just really want to move on to a new house by the 14th. Also, most of these videos were requested, so thank you to those that gave suggestions. So 10 cool dragon facts from the world of Ice and Fire. Even though Rhaenyra Targaryen isn't listed as a Queen of the Iron Throne in the official numbering, she did rule Westeros from the Iron Throne for half a year, hence her nickname, the Half-Year Queen. To date, Rhaenyra Targaryen is the only Targaryen monarch of the Iron Throne that has been eaten by a dragon. Whether she actually still had the throne at the time of her death, she was fleeing from King's Landing to Dragonstone after her allies turned on her, is debatable, but it is true that she is the only monarch of Westeros that has been eaten by a dragon. Targaryens and Valerians are not the only ones that can tame and ride dragons. Though many claim those that are able to tame dragons are known as dragon seeds, those that must have Targaryen or Valerian blood in them, there isn't definitive proof of that. Particularly during the Dance of the Dragons, low-born individuals of questionable birth were able to tame and ride dragons. There are rumors of ice dragons existing in the Shivering Sea. They are said to be colossal beasts, much larger than any dragon of Valeria, made of living ice, eyes of pale blue crystal, and translucent wings. Instead of fire, they breathe cold that can freeze a man solid in half a heartbeat. However, since supposedly an ice dragon melts when slain, there's no real evidence if they exist, only from tales of sailors. Some maesters believe dragons existed in Westeros before Valeria even rose to power. Dragon bones have been found all over the known world. It is thought the dragons were born on Valeria in the 14 Flames and then spread throughout the world from there. Hence why dragon bones have been found in Westeros. There are even claims that some dragons had a home on Battle Isle until the first Hightower killed them. Wyverns are close kin to dragons. However, they are much more ferocious, but are smaller and can't breathe fire. The Dance of the Dragons was a terrible Targaryen civil war that resulted in the death of most of the dragons. Only 4 survived this war to Aegon III's reign, the king that ascended to the throne at the end of the Dance of the Dragons, but the last dragon would die during Aegon III's reign in 153 AC. Later, Targaryens would attempt to hatch more dragons, some attempts ending in tragedy, and Aegon IV would have wood and iron monstrosities fitted with pumps that shot jets of wildfire to replace dragons, but that also ended in disaster. When Daenerys Targaryen brought her 3 dragons into the world, it had been the first time in 145 years that a Targaryen had a dragon. The Grey King claims that he killed Naga, one of the largest sea dragons known to man, and while the petrified bones of some gigantic sea creature does exist on Naga's Hill, whether it's a sea dragon is called into question by maesters that claim sea dragons don't exist, and if they did, they would dwell in the deepest, darkest reaches of the Sunset Sea, since no one has seen a sea dragon in thousands of years. Small folk of Winterfell and Wintertown claim the springs beneath Winterfell that keep the castle warm are heated by the breath of a dragon that sleeps beneath the castle. There are further rumors that suggest a dragon left a clutch of eggs somewhere in the depths of Winterfell's crypts. There is debate whether dragons can change sex based on need. Sept and Barth suggested dragons are able to, but other maesters claim that those that believe that simply misunderstood Barth's text. Some members of House Targaryen believe themselves to be living dragons. One tragic occurrence was when Aerion Targaryen drank a cup of wildfire claiming it would help him become a dragon. It didn't. It killed him. So whether Targaryens are actually living, breathing dragons is probably a no. So those were my top 10 top fun dragon facts. You can write yours below. And make sure you come back next Sunday and the next 2 Wednesdays as we finish up videos about House Targaryen.